Tears for the tear god, salt for the salt throne, and gas the leaf tribe.
Internet Censorship Bill C-10 passed a few days ago at 1:30 in the morning, with MPs voting in by phone. I didn't even know that was a thing. And now, in the People's Republic of Canada, we have this, Bill C-36. This expands our hate speech laws. It creates new and exciting ways to punish and or imprison people who haven't actually done anything.
So Irving, it's time. It's time. Pandemic is fucking over. We're gonna say, fuck you, pandemic, suck our dicks! Go get some titties. Alright?
So, let's start here. Redefines hatred in Bill C-36. Hatred means the emotion that involves detestation or vilification, and that is stronger than dislike or disdain. I find this interesting, and they go on to clarify. So they say, if I can highlight it for you. For greater certainty, the communication of a statement does not incite or promote hatred for the purposes of this section solely because it discredits, humiliates, hurts, or offends. But vilification, it's an interesting term. Because what if I am of the opinion, okay, and Greg Wycliffe beat me to it, that Justin Trudeau, Stephen Guilbeault, the entire Liberal Party, the whole cohort of MPs, are villains? What if I think they're bad people doing bad things, destroying economies, and removing the freedoms of an entire nation? How is that not the definition of villainy? Is pointing out that they are villainous people acting in villainous ways, is that vilification? Like, am I the one who's doing that, or did they do it to themselves? This is where it gets really, really scary, though. Where the fuck is my cursor? Fear of hate propaganda or hate crime. A person may, with the Attorney General's consent, lay an information before a provincial court judge if the person fears on reasonable grounds that another person will commit an offense under Section 318 or subsection 319 1 or 2. 319 is the willful promotion of hatred, which now includes vilification. So this video may in fact be in breach of a law like this, for calling the Liberals villains, because they're acting villainously. Like, it seems that you can't call out villains for acting villainously. Oh, so the provincial court judge who receives an information may cause the parties to appear before a provincial court judge. If the judge is satisfied by the evidence adduced that the informant has reasonable grounds for the fear, the judge may order that the defendant enter into a recognizance to keep the peace and be of good behavior for a period of not more than 12 months. My favorite part of this section is the implied ESP. A third party reads your mind and sees some vague future, undefined, in which you do a hate speech. They go to the judge, and the judge, based on the evidence, decides he or she can also read your mind and see the future in which you commit a hate speech. So now, based on the mind reading and clairvoyance, the judge can order you to continue to not do the thing you haven't yet done. These fucking idiots. Oh. So, even though you haven't been convicted of, let alone actually committed some kind of crime, The judge can impose conditions in the recognizance to, secure the good conduct of the defendant, including wearing an electronic monitoring device, an ankle monitor for not having done a hate speech, require the defendant to return to and remain at their place of residence at specified times, I imagine outside of work. So you're under house arrest, you have an ankle monitor, you go to work, you go home, and you haven't done it. I'm reminded of this Calvin and Hobbes fucking cartoon. Calvin and Hobbes is calling to his mom, "Mom, when are you going shopping?" She says, "I don't know why." He walks in, he's got on a football helmet, he's wearing some kind of like makeshift armor strapped to him, and he says, "We seem to be out of gunpowder." And the next scene, he's sitting on his bed in his room. He's like, "I didn't even do it yet." That's what's happening here. Require the defendant to abstain from the consumption of drugs, except in accordance with a medical prescription, of alcohol or any other intoxicating substance. Fuck it. I'd rather be in the gulag. Don't worry, they got that covered. Right here. Refusal to enter into the recognizance. You can be sent to prison for a term not more than 12 months if you simply fail or refuse to agree to these stupid fucking terms being imposed on you for not having committed a fucking hate speech. It's literally pre-crime, a la Minority Report, except the crime is words. Yeah, no, sure. These people are villains. This is a villainous group of people doing villainous things. Reading your mind and seeing your future and imprisoning you before you do the thing they say you're going to do. There's a reason I've been calling it the People's Republic of Canada, you fucking idiots. God damn it. Relevant links to shit I said in the description? Maybe. I'm Irving Twin. Like, subscribe, or don't. It's a free country. At least it used to be.